What's going on, everybody? This is Kill Nasty, and I am back again with another Adobe After Effects tutorial. It has been a long time since I've done one of these, but I used a kind of cool effect, or I guess effect, on a recent video that I put up, which was the Seatown cinematics, and it's where you get that sort of shaky camera, also known as the wiggle. So I'm going to play it real quick, just part of it, so that you know what I'm talking about for those of you that haven't seen it. But you can see right here, see how the camera is kind of shaking a little bit, even though the video itself was straight or just not moving. Yeah, there's an effect in Adobe After Effects that allows you to kind of wiggle the camera and make it look like you're kind of moving and whatnot with it. So I figured I'd show you guys how to do that, because it took me a while actually to find a good video on YouTube to show me how to do it. So I figured that I'd kind of do it kind of quick, do it real neat, and show you guys exactly what you need to do. So we're going to start out by just importing a clip. I'm just going to use one of those same clips that I used for that Seatown cinematic, and once we have that imported in here, we will drag it down, start a new composition, and now that we are in here, I'm not going to do all the editing and stuff right now. I will do that. I'll make it look really cool if you want to stick around for that, but I'm just going to show you all the wiggle effect because I'm sure that's why you're here. So what you do is you have the clip selected down there, hit P, position will come up, and now you're going to want to Alt-click the stopwatch. And you'll see that when you did that, everything kind of changed, and this little drop down came for transform position. What you're going to want to type in now is wiggle, which is the effect, and the first one is how many repetitions per second you want it to do, or how many movements, which I did 3 in my video, which turned out really good. You can do a lot, you can do less. Usually you want to keep that line kind of low, or else it's just going to be shaking around like crazy. Then you do comma, and the next one is I guess kind of how much movement and momentum there is in each of the movements. So I did 15 on my last one. I've seen people do 50, 45, so you just kind of have to test it out with your clips, see what works. But like I said, I'm going to do 15 because that's what I used before, and it's not too much to where it's just annoying to look at, and it's not too little to where you can't really tell that it's shaking. So then just click away, and now you'll notice that you can see it kind of as I slowly drag it. You'll see that the clip moves around and it's kind of out of frame. So now what I'm going to show you guys how to do is position it correctly inside the frame so that you don't lose any of the video, and then I'm also going to show you how to add some cool effects to it and make it look really nice if you're doing this for cinematics, for montages, or anything like that. So yeah, like I said, you can see here on the corner you get that black bar because the whole shot is moving around and it goes out of frame. So what you can do is you can take any of the corners, hold down shift, and just drag out a little bit. This will maintain the same aspect ratio, and it'll just allow your clip to go over the edges so that now you won't have any part that's missing or there's no blacks on the side or anything like that. So there you go. You zoomed in just a little bit, so you might have lost the corners, but at the same time you maintain the same aspect ratio. So yeah, it's able to help you out there. So now a couple other things that I like to do, just kind of color correction and stuff like that on clips. This is some basic stuff, but curves is always a good color correction feature. I'm going to go to kind of the middle, see where the most light is. And this is what I did on my clips. You just kind of drag that one up and bring this one down a little bit. Adds a nice contrast. You know, everything's a lot crisp and clear now for that. So another color correction I like to do, this is my most favorite or kind of popular one, gamma, pedestal, and gain. And what this does is there's 3 different colors here. You have your red, green, and blue, and you can adjust these, and there you'll see the higher it goes, the more of that color there is. So you can either do red or green. What I'm going to do though is blue, and this is usually how I do it. I do 1.1 on the first, 1.2 on the second, or sorry, excuse me, 0.2 on the second, and 1.1 on the third. So there you go. It gives this kind of cool blue color correction to the clip, and it's not very difficult to do. It doesn't require any plugins. That's just a basic standard effect on Adobe After Effects. So there you go. You can see it now. It's got a cool color correction and whatnot, and it's maintaining the same ratio. And then one last thing that I like to do, this is just a little bit extra, but I've seen this on a lot of montages before, and I liked it, so I'll show you guys how I do this. I'm going to add a new solid, just do black. You can keep everything like it is, 1280 by 720. What we're going to want to do though is first change the opacity to 0 so that we can see the clip underneath, and then what we're going to do is grab our rectangle tool, and we are going to make a little bit of a rectangle at the top up here, and you don't have to do a ton, you just kind of do a little bit. And what this does is now if we change the opacity back to 100 down here, then there you go, you see it blocks out the little top, and this prevents there from being any loss of the clip at the top since it's moving around. Sometimes it shifts up too high or down too low, so if you add that up on top, and then what you can do is copy and paste, I think, again, maybe, or duplicate, sorry, not copy and paste, we'll duplicate it, and then we will take this selection tool, hold down shift, and drag it straight down to the bottom of the clip area, and right about there, and there you have it. So now what that looks like is there looks like there's a border on the top and the bottom, and as you slowly drag it through, you can see you don't lose any of the frame or the shot at all, nothing shows up, and that's a great way to just kind of keep your whole frame intact while also making it look cool. You got a nice color correction there and whatnot. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show me by leaving a thumbs up on the video, favoriting it, sharing it with your friends, whatever you want to do. It really does help my channel grow, and I know that helps me also figure out if I need to do more of these. And like always, if you have any tutorials that you would like me to do, if there's anything from montages that I've done or edits that I've done that you want to see how I did that, then please tell me in the comments. Or if there's stuff that you want me to look up to try to redo, if you can't find a good tutorial on it, then tell me and I will be more than happy to do those below. I will render this clip out, kind of edit it a little bit more, crop it, and I'll place that on the end here so you guys can see exactly what it looks like when it's rendered and how those effects came out. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!